Howdy folks, and welcome to another Taste of Gameplay video, this time for the American Supership Tier Tech Tree Cruiser, the Jacksonville. As always, these videos are designed to give you a sample of the gameplay of the ship, not to be an exhaustive analysis. I recommend the Wargaming Wiki or other content creators. So I gotta tell you, this is gonna be a short-ish game from my perspective. Definitely not a game that's gonna give you a great sense of exactly whether you want the Jacksonville or not, but still, I think it documents the gameplay and the super ship experience. So I have one other super ship video on the channel. It's the Edgar. And I kind of like the Edgar, but that video did very badly. It's one of the worst performing videos on my channel. And I actually asked ChatGPT, of all people, why it thought that video didn't perform well. And basically its take on it, which I think I agree with, it's remarkably insightful, is that super ships just don't excite people. They can't get into them. And I don't know, I gotta agree, at least on a personal level. I don't play a lot of super ships, and when I do, I find it kind of, I don't know, like I just can't get that excited about them. You know, I've already mentioned that a couple of the ships I like are the Tiger 59 and the Kitakami, and so I guess I'm sort of a goth World of Warships player. I like the weird ones, you know? I like the weird ships. And there's nothing really weird about the Jacksonville. It's powerful, don't get me wrong. It's a good ship. But maybe part of it is this is just not the playstyle that I prefer. The Jacksonville, because it's pretty lightly armored and it doesn't have any smoke, but it has radar and it has hydro and it has heals. It wants to play this kind of game that I'm playing right now, where you just kind of hang out behind islands and pick your spots and, you know, wait for the enemy to make a mistake. And I get it. That's a really effective way to play the game. But sometimes I just find it a little dull. And, you know, in these videos, I try to play more conservatively because I want you to get more of a taste of the ship. But in this one, I got to admit, like my itchy trigger finger got the better of me, and I'm gonna just push directly into this cap at some point, and I'm gonna do some reasonably good damage and take a couple of ships with me, and then I'm gonna just explode. And it'll be up to you whether I made a good decision or not, but definitely gives you a taste of the ship. So what is the Jacksonville? Well, it's a super ship Worcester, which basically means it leans really heavily on the HE. It does have AP, but it's not particularly great. I'm going to try it a little bit here just to give you a sense of what it's like. But it's really an HE spammer. It has an enormously high fire chance, 14% per shell. It has a 5-second reload, and it shoots 15 shells out of 5 triple turrets, all of which have pretty good firing arcs. So that's great. I mean, you know, that's just very powerful. The guns are fun to fire. I mean, you just point at something and you just shoot and shoot and shoot. One of the problems with the Jacksonville is the same problem with all the super ships, which is I don't feel like Wargaming really leaned into it. I get the sense that they kind of were disappointed at the player uptake of super ships. You know, there aren't really that many of them, and they're just not as full featured. They tend to just be a fairly simple rework of the ship right below them. And meanwhile, the game has moved on, and there's all this power creep, and there's all these amazing ships in the game. So the Jacksonville has what I would call the Hawaii problem. And there's a Hawaii on the enemy team. He's probably the best player they have. I think he's going to kill me, spoiler alert, even though I'm going to do some damage to him. But I guess the thing is, it's hard to imagine a situation where I would want the Jacksonville instead of the Hawaii. And the Hawaii is a tier 10 and the Jacksonville's a super ship. But with a few exceptions, I mean, I guess the Jacksonville's guns are still really, really good. They are better, but the Hawaii's hull can put up with more incoming fire. I mean, I am going to take 1 million potential damage in this game, but still, I mean, it's just, yeah, I don't know. I guess we should talk about the funny button on the Jacksonville. It's interesting. I'm only going to get to use it once in this game, but it essentially gives you 40% extra penetration on the HE shells, which means that you can pen a lot more bows and sterns and decks. You still can't, pen like the center of a battleship. So it's really good against some cruisers. It's really good against, cruisers mostly. I mean, destroyers you don't need it against. So here, if you want to know how the Jacksonville works, here you go on this Libertad. We're just gonna absolutely mow this man down. So this is the power of the Jacksonville, right? It's armored well enough to put up with incoming fire from a Libertad, at least 1 or 2 shots. And it just, I mean, just look at this, right? I mean, I'm just absolutely mangling this guy. So, I can't say I don't like the Jacksonville. I mean, this is fun, right? Pouring HE into the superstructure of a Libertad until he explodes. Yeah, I mean, that's fun. I don't know. I don't know what it is about the Jacksonville. But I guess it's the same way I feel about all super ships. And I think you guys must agree with me because, like I said, that Edgar video didn't do that well. Should you pick up the Jacksonville? Well, I mean, of course, the thing is, it depends on your play style and it depends on your situation in the game. Okay, here's the moment, right? Here's the moment of truth. I know what I should do here. I should just back off and hide behind this island. But I see this buffalo and I'm like, man, I want to kill this buffalo. I want to kill that buffalo. I want to kill that buffalo. It's more fun to just push in and kill that buffalo. And so this is a bad idea, right? I should not be doing this. This is a bad idea. I'm going to, yeah. I mean, my team doesn't really need me to kill this buffalo, right? I mean, he would probably eventually die anyway. But I just wanted to. I guess I was hoping that they weren't pushing around here, but I mean, of course, this Hawaii is too smart for that. And this is where I'm going to make a mistake. I'm going to use the AP. The AP on the Jacksonville is just not good enough. Honestly, I probably should have gone for the Ram. I mean, I'm going to do some good damage to this Hawaii, but I probably should have gone for the Ram. Yeah, I mean, this is the problem with super ships, power creep. I mean, the Hawaii is just a better ship, right? I mean, I did a good bit of damage to that guy, but yeah. And I think I helped my team win. I mean, I cleared out that buffalo. I kind of freed up this cap. I made the Hawaii push so that he could kill me, and now he's kind of stuck, bow in. He's not in a really great spot. So, I think my play was all right in this game. So yeah, the Jacksonville, 25 millimeters of armor, bow and stern, not super great. Remember, you're going to have all the comforts of super ship tier, all the problems with aircraft carriers and Lord knows what else. But yeah, I mean, the guns are fun. I think if you're looking for a super ship and you like HE spamming and you like the Worcester, the Jacksonville is a really powerful ship. You can rack up some crazy damage numbers. I didn't in this game, but I've seen people hit 300,000 easy. I think if you practice at the Jacksonville and you have patience and you can hide behind islands and you get the right game, it can be a really good ship. I just don't know how I feel about super ship tier. Oh, that was hard to say, across the board in World of Warships. But anyway, hopefully that gave you at least a sense of the guns and the armor on the Jacksonville, in case you're interested in picking one up. Yay, the Hawaii's dead. Everyone in chat was just dumping on the Hawaii the whole game. It's fun to play on NA. The chat is actually kind of interesting sometimes. I hear in other zones it's not, the chat's not so great, but we have our weirdos, but sometimes chat is remarkably fun. Ooh, I got exactly 1,337 XP. So yeah, not an amazing game, but hopefully a good sense of the Jacksonville. And I will see you guys in the next video.